Good morning, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weymouth. I'm under the umbrella because it is so hot. It's still the morning. It's Saturday morning. This is probably going to be a short video because for some reason, it's 11:15. For some reason, my battery ain't charging during the night. So, right, what am I doing today? I have this geranium and it grows absolutely massive and it takes up all of this space. So what I've done is I put some netting underneath it and made it into like a little stand-up wash. So it just neatens it up a bit. What I will have to do though is, I think at the end of summer, is cut that down to a smaller size because the roots on it is massive. So it does look a bit dragged over there, but it's standing up and it's still flowering. And I'm trying to do the same for this. But it's not looking too good because you can see all the roots. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get a plant pot. I'm going to cut the bottom off. I'm going to cut it down the side and then I can wrap it round. And I'm hoping that that will tidy it up a bit. Now, I was going to use this, but I think it's a bit too small. So let's go and find... I don't want anything too brittle because then it won't cut well. It'll just start snapping. See what I've got right, and I don't want to use anything too good because, well, because it'll be good for something else. I think I'm going to have to use that. It's either going to be that or use that. Which, either way, I think I'll try this. I'll try cutting this first. Cutting the bottom off. If it don't cut off too well, then I shall use that other bucket. Right, I still haven't got a tripod. Mine's still broken. So I'm going to have to put you down a minute. See you in a minute. Okay, I've done that with two of these little buckets that I had with holes in that I had the celery in, but it looks stupid. It kind of looks better, but stupid. So, I've been rummaging through all my big pots. Thought if I'm going to do it, I've got to do it properly. And I found this one, which is all cracked there. So I'll be able to put that at the front. It's a nice tall one. So what I'm going to do now is get the saw and cut the bottom off. I'll see you in a minute. Right, that's that sawn off. That was easier than I thought it would be. I wish I had a tripod. I'm going to have a look around the charity shops and see what I can get, because I can't stand you up to let you watch. I'm going to try. That'll go on there nicely. Right. Pull that off. Pull that off. It's going to go on there, but I'm going to have to tuck it in. No, I'm going to have to put you down a minute. Sorry. Right, it's a bit lopsided, but that's better. Now, what would happen if I put soil in there? Compost. If anybody could tell me, would it just now grow as a nice little bunchy thing instead of spreading out and looking all straggly? Oh, I've got sweats dripping off me nose. Sweats a drip. drips of sweat dripping off my nose. Let me know if I can fill that up with compost, and then it'll grow as a little bush in that pot. Right, let's put this away. It's so hot out there today. This is why I made this, to make a bit of a shade round here, so when the dog's here as well. At the minute though, you can see there's not a lot of shade there, but as the sun goes round, that shade will come right round here, and by that time the dog's gone home. So that was a useless idea. Right, the other day I came down and I put some of that black plastic on there, and I tried tacking it, but I couldn't because it was just bouncing up and down a lot. So I need to get some of that, I think, Gorilla Tape, and tape it down in the middle, and I might have to get a piece of wood to go from there along here to brace it a bit, and then I can tack that onto it. I had to do that without you on my camera, unfortunately. Sorry. Some things I have to do. I'm still looking out for you know who, because he's still coming down and picking his stuff up. Right, what next? Okay, I bought some catnip seeds, and I've grown them, but I've put this flimsy mesh round, and I'm presuming it's the cats that keep knocking it over, so I'm going to put this one round, and if I pull it round tight and bend them ends in like that, then hopefully the cats won't do anything to it, hopefully. Right, let's give it a go. Okay, so that's another little job done. So that's the old one, this is the new one. And I've also put some wire on the top there so that they can't get in. So hopefully that will stop them. I know I hate cats. I don't hate cats. I hate them coming in and pooing everywhere and digging plants up. That's why I've got fences all around everything. Right, so I'm going to put that back on the ground now, and that should stop them. Next job. Right, we're now going to go pick some strawberries, because there's lots here. Some of them have been eaten, but look at them all here. Some have been eaten by something. Oh my word. Look at the size of that one. I think that's ready to be eaten now, don't you? Let's get cutting these off. Right, a nice little punnet there. I'm hoping most of these will make it home, because I'm making a strawberry cheesecake from scratch today, and I've got that one ready for excuse me moment. Terry King, eat your heart out. Excuse me. Oh my word. Thing is, once you've had one, you want them all, but I've got to be a good girl. Right, I've got all sorts of stuff that I want to do. I want to plant these flowers out. I've bought some more. I put some round at the garden, if you remember. Dianthus. Come on, focus. Thank you. Yeah, I want to plant them out, but it's too hot. I want to plant that last, I think that's a broccoli, but it's just too hot. It'll die, I know it will. And I've got these in here. I planted the last of the Bird Plus cucumbers that I had. I don't know if you remember, but I planted some in the greenhouse round at the big garden, and none of them grew. So I thought, right, I'll just plant these, see what happens, and they've grown. I want to plant these last of the corn out. I want to plant that climbing French bean out, and I want to plant a couple of these squashes out. But like I said, I can't, it's too hot. They will just burn. So they're getting a bit droopy actually. I think I might bring them in and give them a bit of a water. Yeah, they look a bit dry. It's not too bad in here because I've got both windows open. So there is a bit of a breeze blowing through. Right, let's see. I've got to start moving everything over. Alright, anyway, you don't really want to see me doing this. I've planted some more runner beans because it was too hot when I planted them out. Silly me. I've brought my basil in because I've never planted basil before, and that's the first plant I've ever had. So, let's give these a bit of water in. My bottle keeps getting bunged up with all that slushy stuff in there. There we go, that'll do. That'll do for now. Right, I'm going to have to try and find something to do now. It's too hot to do anything. It's not too hot for me. Oh, come and have a look at my rosebush. Bush, tree, climby thing. Not really that keen on them. But somebody gave this to me. So, look at all the pretty roses on them. That's how they come out. And they smell lovely. Haven't got a clue what it's called. I've been spraying it to get rid of all the aphids. Can't spray it at the minute, like I said, it's too hot. But it's lovely, isn't it? Smells nice. I might as well take you for a walk round, don't I? Oh, that there looks to be hearting up. That's spring cabbage. Might be able to pick that soon. I've got all sorts in here. Kale, cabbage, broccolis, all sorts. Weeds, potatoes. My field beans are looking good. They've got flowers on. But I think again, look, with the heat, they're all dying back. I've got my French running beans there. There's a little bit of beetroot in there and them ladyfinger radishes. If these don't work, then I'm not growing radishes again. I don't like to eat them. And they're doing my head in because there's just too much top to them. Beetroot, that elongated beetroot there, and I've got two, come on, courgettes, they're coming on. Some of the runner beans, you can see along there, are growing all right. Look at my onions. This is me who can't grow onions. I think I can. I think I can now. And a couple of the leaves have started falling over. So hopefully they'll all be falling over soon and I can harvest them. That's a whopper there. That is a whopper. and that one. Right, parsnips. Look how well these are doing. They're doing really well. Potatoes. That's my garlic. That's my elephant garlic. You're supposed to give them, I think it is 2 weeks after the, scapes have grown. And it's my birthday on June the 20th, so I'm hoping to pull them out then. I can't wait for that. It's like Christmas, isn't it? It really is. Oop. Sweet corn, that is growing so well. Look. That is brilliant, isn't it? I hope you're in focus. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, oh, oh. My little flower garden with hardly any flowers in it. The thing is, I keep putting things in and then I forget where I've put them. So I'm just going to have to go steady with it. My peas are growing well. I've been harvesting off of them. I don't think I'm going to pick another one today because I did it yesterday. There's my parsnips. They're growing nicely. They're the ones that I drilled the hole in, if you remember, and then grew them. These I didn't. So they're going to be a bit harder to pull out. But I've ordered a load of some carrots there. I have ordered lots and lots of horse manure from the nursery. So hopefully it'll be the good stuff. I bought that for my birthday, for myself. Yeah, so I shall be putting that in with that soil. All my raspberries, it's weird how they're all growing up there and hardly down here. And in that side, look. That is weird, I don't know why that is. Of course, you've seen my strawberries. Now, grafting. I grafted plums onto this one. And look at that branch. That grew and then died, and it's grown again. So I'm just going to leave that alone, and hopefully next year I might have a plum or two. And if that takes off well, I will chop that branch down, because the grafts that I did on there haven't taken. So there, I've just pulled one of them off and it's dead. So yes, at least if I've got that one, that's going to grow up into a nice plum tree. I've let these 4 branches grow on here. They are the Damsons. The grafts that I put on here haven't taken. No, that's just pulled straight out, look. So I'm cutting that off there, so that just this branch will grow and I can get rid of that, because I keep bumping into it anyway. So that's what I wanted the chainsaw for. Now, what's happened about that, you may be asking? Well, I got in contact with the seller. They gave me a number of things to try, like charging the battery up for 24 hours, which I did. I got 2 batteries, so I can't really see it being the batteries. Then I had to take it to pieces. By the way, this here, it's alright, I'll get back to that. This is an upside down onion. And it's growing, and I believe the onion is about here. So, yeah, Cherry King, upside down bulb. There it is, so I can't wait for that to come out. They're my artichokes. Yes, the man said that I should take it to pieces, and he sort of showed me how on a video and fix it back together again. So I did that. That didn't work. So in the end, he sold it to me for 10%, no, 20% of what I paid for it. So I've actually got the whole thing for less than £10. Not that it's still any good, because it's still not working, but what I'm going to do is take it to somebody who's got like a tester thing and let them test the battery, test the charger, somehow test the drill, and eventually, hopefully, see exactly what it is wrong with it. And with the money that I got back off of them, I should be able to buy whatever it is that's wrong. Hopefully. So there you go. I've now got a chainsaw that works for 2 minutes. Now, these are just odd raspberries that I got from somewhere that's got a teeny tiny raspberry on it. And there, look, which is drying out. I think some of them was white, and I think some of them was them great big long berries that you can get. This is my other artichoke, look. Look how high it is. That was the one where I planted, I believe, 3 or 4 roots in there. And that one got all the rest of them back. So that's probably going to grow like last year's did. Oh, nearly fell in the old digging pit then. And look, my pears. I'm not counting on them being this many when they eventually do grow up to be big pears. The big gust of wind will come and blow it over, no doubt. Right, yeah. So, like I said, I can't really do a lot today. I'll look round to potter. I've got nothing to fix up, I don't think. I fixed my guttering. Oh, you weren't here for that either, were you? So, I put a back plate on. Some back plates of wood. Fixed just 2 of them. There and there. Fitted these. Run it down to the bin, and I've tried it. Hello, Mr. Pigeon, or Mrs. Pigeon. And I've screwed them together. I would have really liked this one to have been a 90-degree. Got a blooming fly on my face. Oh, I wanted this to be a 90-degree angle, but it's not. It's not in the way of anything, and I can use this as a dunk tank. So just unclip them. There's a bit of water in there because that's what I test it with. So yeah, and of course when I've got 2 hands I'll be able to do this better. There we go. I hope I'm pointing this thing in the right direction. I'm so used to having my stand now, aren't I? Yeah, this is the one I was on about. That's hearting up now. So hopefully in a short while I'll be able to pick that, pass it on. I don't like them. Right, so as I've got nothing else to do because it's too hot, I'm just going to do a bit of weeding, I think. Pottering around. So, from sunny, hot Weymouth, I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Bye-bye.